Alright, so we're going to start off with 2x squared cosine of x, and we're going to obviously start off with y equals, so that we can take the derivative. So in the derivative of the product rule, what we are going to do is we are going to have f of x times g prime of x plus g of x times f prime of x. And so when I do this, 2x squared is going to stay the same. The derivative of cosine x is negative sine of x, plus this time the cosine of x stays the same, and the derivative of 2x squared is going to be 4x. And now we're going to just simplify this. So the derivative is negative 2x squared sine x plus 4x cosine x. And that's the product rule. The quotient rule is g of x times f prime of x minus f of x times g prime of x divided by g of x squared. So when we take this derivative, g of x is still 3x plus 5. 3x plus 5 times the derivative of the top, which is just a 2, minus the 2x plus 3 stays the same, and the derivative of the bottom is 3, and then we're going to divide this by 3x plus 5 squared. Now I'm going to distribute the 2, so we got 6x plus 10 minus 6x minus 9, because this minus sign makes both of these negative, divided by 3x plus 5 squared. Now the 6x and the 6x cancel each other out, and 10 minus 9 is 1 over 3x plus 5 squared. For the trig rules, we'll just have f of x over here and f prime of x over here. So the derivative of secant is secant tangent. The derivative of tangent is secant squared. The derivative of cotangent is negative cosecant squared, and the derivative of cosecant is negative cosecant cotangent. And as a reminder, anytime you have a c, you always start those out with a negative. So if I want to do a derivative of 2x squared tangent x, then the derivative would be tan x times 4x plus 2x squared times, I might not be getting the order exactly the way I have in the formula, 2x squared times secant squared x. So the derivative turned out to be 4x tangent x plus 2x squared secant squared. One last thing, let's say f of x equaled, if I want to take the first derivative of something like 5x cubed minus 3x squared plus 4, I would get 15x squared minus 6x. Then, of course, you can always take a second derivative, and it's exactly what you would think. 30 times, or 15 times 2 is 30, minus 6. And you can take as many orders derivatives as you can. And a lot of times this has to do with, if we're talking about in real life, talking about distance, the derivative is velocity, and then the second derivative will be the acceleration. So if you have any questions, this was just a few examples of product and quotient rule. Let me know if you need anything else.